Hello, it's me, 1JMGames, and I'm here playing Planet Zoo. We is DB back, and in today's episode, we're going to sort out our financial issues. We're going to sort out more guest appeal, okay? We're going to get them more happy, more suited. As you can see at the bottom left, they're not happy. Look how many reds there are, okay? It's because there's not enough happiness, not enough food for them. Food's okay, actually. I mean, drink. Look at this. Look how many people are thirsty. All the red ones are thirstiness. And so what we're going to do today is sort that out. And later on, I'm going to reveal the secret animal that we're going to build for. Stay tuned and let's go. Okay, we're going to check what the issue with the guests' happiness are. So if we go to replace this, let's go to here. So happiness. Where did I go? Happiness, energy, hunger, thirst. So energy, I think, can be sorted out with, you know, seats and stuff. Hunger, more shops. Thirst, more drinks shops. And toilet, we just build more toilets. Self-explanatory. So like I mentioned last episode, we're going to expand this and go out one, and we're going to have shops going this way as well. So as you can see, there's like a long queue. And so what I'm going to do is literally duplicate this whole thing over, okay, and then maybe attach it. Literally, I think that's the best case scenario, if I'm being honest. And so the time lapse for that will begin in a bit. But before we do that, okay, if you guys haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, share. If you guys do want to name any of these animals this episode or the previous episodes, do let me know down in the description below. The zoo's coming along, and let's go. Time lapse begins now. So welcome to the time lapse, first time lapse of today's video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm having a great day. Let's get into it. So like I mentioned in the video, what I'm going to literally be doing is copy and pasting. Okay, I added different types of variety of shops, not the same things over. So let's say there was a balloon on one side. I didn't copy and paste a balloon on the other side. I placed something new. But if something was popular, like the reception or something, I copied that to the other side as well, because the drink section had the reception, the food section didn't have a reception, or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. But okay, that's one thing I did copy over. And the popular drinks, I did make one of each, okay, on each side. Then I added more drinks than food, because more people complain about thirst than hunger, which makes sense because you need to drink. Okay, you need to drink all the time. Remember to drink water right now if you don't have one. Okay, go get water. Besides the point, like I mentioned, copied and pasted it. Literally the whole structure copied and pasted. The only problem is initially I didn't place them correctly because I was still fairly new to the game. I mentioned that later on. If I did happen to do this again, I would know exactly how to do it. But okay, as you can see here, the little lip or like ledge is like pointing out of the build. It's okay if you squint, you don't see it. Okay, but let's pretend that didn't happen. This side ends up a lot better. Okay, but like I mentioned, if I were to do this again, it'd be 10 times better. Okay, so copied and pasted, rotated it in a 90-degree angle. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, it's done. It actually worked very well. And then obviously to finish it off, we add some like leaves, some foliage to make it look good. Bins, ADM machines. Okay, just to make it look more comfortable for guests to come over, you know, purchase. And overall, it was a success. Okay guys, as you can see, the job is done. I just duplicated the top part over, as you saw. Okay, slided these in. They're not perfect because I didn't initially put these perfectly. In the future, if I were to do this, I would do it more efficiently and it would turn out a lot better. But I think it looks good. People are buying hats now, which is cute. Let me see. Okay. I like it. Lion hat and everything. Rhino, giraffe, snow leopard. So I think moose hat might sell a lot because we have mooses. I don't know. Maybe. But now we'll see people with balloons and hats. And what is this? Oh, this is movie. Bet. But honestly, I think it's coming out quite good. And I think next, okay, when we make enclosure on the right and left, I'm gonna have like a indent, like you know these indents, but instead of there being view, it'd be an indent for like smoothie or drink or something, or rests. People need to rest more. Yeah, like benches. Because if we go to zoo and we go to energy, and to help with energy, I think we need to put more benches down. So if we go to, I think it's facilities, and then we bench. Yeah, there we go. I like these aquatic ones. Put some here so people can rest. Why the heck not, you know? Hopefully that helps with rest, because I don't like that they get tired. Because if they get tired, they're not going to want to walk around more, if that makes sense. And last episode, I forgot to add structure to hold these stuff up. So I wanted to add like a pillar holding these up, but I'm not sure. Maybe use this rock section to hold it up, make it look like it's holding up, and then put a rock section here to hold it up, and it looks like it's being structurally held in by the rock. I think that looks a lot better. Like now it looks like it's being held up, if that makes sense, rather than just floating. And then here we can delete this and move it in a little and put rocks. But I like it there, like that, you know? So chat, now that that's done, okay, now that you've seen me expand this, I want to build a restaurant. Yes, you've heard me, a restaurant. So restaurants have a funny way of working. And so if we go here, restaurant is a actual item thing like any other, and then you have to fill it in. And so as you can see here, I'm gonna place it temporarily. And so if you go here, they go into this, and when guests walk into here, they order, they get their food, and they go into that portal. And when they go into that portal, what you're gonna have to do is link tables, and they'll instantly teleport to tables and eat on them. And so what we're gonna do is build a restaurant. I'm thinking around here, okay, because Fox bring appeal. They've just come across this bridge. They want to eat. We'll make a nice little restaurant here where they can see the fox as well. And there'll be tables outside, chairs on the roof. And I'm going to try and make it look good. And that's what we're going to do. So I'll see you then. Timelapse begins now. So welcome back to Timelapse JM, Future JM, as I like to say. So this is the first time I've ever done a restaurant in this game. And so I wanted to make it look awesome. And so I was inspired by, in London, there is a restaurant that looks like this, kind of like this, inspired, okay? And so obviously put the glasses, planes, structure around it. And I wanted to make it more like a balcony thingy. And it kind of looks like a balcony thingy, but let me know what you guys think it looks like, okay? Besides the point, I want to do the edge, make it look professional, make it look clean, make it look inviting. I added the wood floor, okay? That specific wood because it's dark and like, it looks, what's the word, fancy, okay? It looks sophisticated, dark colors, okay? And so that adds everything together. I moved it back a little to make more space for more people, because I remember there's 20 seats and I didn't know if I could fit all 20 up there. And so later on, you see what I do. I put some moss rooftop thing for these are all from conservation pack, okay? Not the glass and everything, but like the wood and stuff. And like, yeah, it makes it look 10 times better. It makes it look natural, more like home feel. I don't know, vibes, okay? It adds a vibe. And so I added these fence gates around. I'm so happy these guys were like snapping, because they were like, they had the grid system applied to them. Thank God, because that would have been annoying. And then I add these metal poles, okay, to look like structure, okay? Glass can't just float, okay? Glass that can carry humans can't just float, okay? It needs structure to hold it up. And so I added these metal pylon thingies, okay, to make it look like there's something big and hefty holding these glass planes up. Because glass is heavy, guys, if you guys didn't know, okay? Now I'm making the roof look good. I want to work on this more, okay, in the future, because it looks all right, but I think I need to add some bushes and stuff. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of the roof. It's okay. And then the sides, I need to do the sides as well, like add here I'm adding the chairs and the restaurant seats, and then I'm applying it. And then I realized, yeah, it's not enough space. I need to make it downstairs as well. And then I was like, I need 8 more. And if I had 4 on each side, that's 8. So done. Back to what I was saying. The roof thing, yeah, I wanted to add vines and stuff, but I forgot to add them because I was so preoccupied with like making everything fit perfectly. So I forgot. And here I wanted to add more structure, like a middle, like holding it up. And I think it worked out. I think it looks cool. And I'm thinking of, you know, right here on the left of it, adding a exhibit for an animal. But let me know what you guys think. I added some lights as well to make it look inviting. Boom! That's a restaurant done. I think it looks cool. I don't know about you guys, but I think it looks cool. But I think it's in such a bad spot. I don't know if anyone's going to come to it. Wait, actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're hungry, thirsty? You're hungry, you're thirsty, you're hungry. Boom. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. You gotta do what you gotta do, come on. And then I could add these things here. Because people are actually donating here, surprisingly. Yeah, what the frick? Who would have thought? Not me. That's for sure. And then we can add the audio. Where is it? Can I grab the audio thing, please? Thank you. But let me know what you guys think of this restaurant. I think it looks cool. Look at it. Nice little restaurant. 2 layers. Some could be down here. Some could be up here in the rain if they wanted. I don't want to be in the rain right now, but like, you know, if they want, they could. I think it looks cool. Let me know what you guys think of it. Maybe in the future, I might add like a little waterway here around the place or something. I saw something like that, which would look cool. But I think as of right now, it looks nice. I'm not sure about you guys. So in the future, I want to build another one, maybe around here somewhere, you know, down here. Because more the merrier. People are hungry, thirsty, / whatever, you know, and it helps out a ton. Now it will bring traffic down here more. And more guests will be able to see these guys. More guests will be able to see down here. It's 10 out of 10, I think. Honestly. But I feel like the focus of this place is more on the left now. Look, we got chicken, pig here. We got whole ass moose here. We got foxes here. Maybe they will donate here. I'm not too sure. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. It's all good with be. So yeah, we can bring a toilet down here too, honestly. We could do the same theme, but like for a toilet. I think I'm gonna put plants here, whatever. And then this will lead to a toilet. Or like, this will lead elsewhere to more enclosures. I'll make another enclosure here, right? Right next to here. So I could literally copy and paste this. It has no power. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to put a power station down here, which is easy. Just grab one of these. Duplicate it over. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then we replace the path to this. Nice, done. Bingo was his name. Oh, now we have power down here too. I think it's coming together. This looks nice. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna put some like trees and stuff down here. Okay, the toilets are working. And before we forget, we need to put some bins and stuff. We don't want littering, you know. I think it looks good. How much money is it making? 2K. They're mating. What cuties. Bless. Okay, okay. You guys have decided what animal we're doing next, okay? Last episode, the question, secret question was last episode. Either Wolverine or Timberwolf. And, okay, and the winner is Timberwolf. So, what we're going to get is Timberwolf. Let's go. I already bought one in the storage. It's a female. So, let's go get a gold male. So, before you buy, you have to check their ages, right? And there... Okay, we've got 2 gold wolves. Okay, how many do they need in a pack? They need, and so I think 2 is more than enough. Now we're gonna check their requirements. Okay, they need 1,000. Okay, let's say we have a 10 wolves, and let's say, for example, 10 puppies. We need 2,000. Okay, 2,000. I think that's more than enough. Let's check this barrier. This area, surface area, is 2,300. Say less. I'm doing this from here to here because this is where the entrance is going to be for the staff. I'm going to move these, of course, but it's going to be here, quite big, honestly. And I think for this one, we're going to indent it in the ground as well. I'm thinking we should. Grade 2 and 1 meter. What? 1.25 meters? That's nothing. Wait, chat. Look, that's 2 meters. So they want that. A little less than that. For barrier? For wolves? Ayo. Okay, they're tripping, bruh. They're tripping. They're actually tripping, chat. Ain't no way, little bro. Ain't no way. Besides the point. I'm gonna build the enclosure here. I think I want to indent it. But then I'm like, I want to make this bit go around here. Okay? And there's gonna be more stuff down here. Because look how much space we got. Yeah, that's how much space we got. And so, the gray seals I'm gonna do here. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, okay, the staff entrance is gonna be down here. Okay, the seals are gonna sleep around here. Okay, and then this is gonna be like a round thing. Okay, and the glass is gonna be here. The stairs or like the floor will come here, and one path will go down, one path will stay up, and the up one, okay, will go around the glass, and then the down one will go around the glass as well, but like underneath. I'm thinking of doing that. I think that'd be sick. Let's pop these. What the heck not? And so let's begin. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, chat. Let's just go at it. So welcome back, guys. Time lapse 3 has begun, and don't get me started. This pathway is annoying to use. You get used to it, but Planet Zoo, we need a better pathway system. Besides the point, I wanted to go underground, okay? I want an underground cave system where viewers can come look at the wolves sleeping in their cave, okay? I'm gonna make a cave for them, essentially. That's a spoiler, but like, hope you guys do enjoy it. And so the pathway system was kind of tedious, so you have to get out of the grid system to build underground, and then I put it back into the grid system so it's structured. Here I'm digging out the section I need, and then here I realized I could go from one section to another if I dig deep enough, and I could add an underground tunnel where we can have like one enclosure on one side, one enclosure on the other, but they'd be the same animal enclosure and they could pass underground. That's interesting thought. Let me know if you guys do want to see that. Besides the point, I've structured it, everything here. And as you can see, this is like the cave part. And now I'm making a section where the wolves can come down and like lay and sleep, okay? Now I'm building the cave, the top part, you know, the structure of the cave. I didn't know how to do this, but then I was like, wait, why don't I have the flatten to terrain tool? And then try to make a cave out of that. And I think it worked out. As you can see here, it doesn't look good. But later on, I do fix it and make it look more, you know, authentic kind of thingy. Here I'm building a pathway because, you know, like I mentioned in the video, the staff facility or entrance is going to be up down there, and so I need a way for the staff to get down there. And now I'm building a circle around the, you know, using null barriers, the enclosure, and I'm laying it out, making sure how much area there is, seeing how much area I gotta work with. Here I'm fixing the structure of the fencing. I'm using null barriers because I'm gonna use rocks, okay? Yes, I'm gonna use rocks to structure it. Here I'm making another pathway just to make it look like I want to make it look, I want to try different stuff, you know? And so I'm just practicing, learning new techniques. I mentioned that, and I wanted to make it so that there's a back section where guests can go to look at them, but most likely no one's going to use that. Besides the point, I then go on to work on, okay, like I mentioned, the rock structure. And the rock structure is going to be the structure blocking all the wolves from escaping, okay? This is going to be like the wall, okay? Instead of gates or barriers, I'm using rocks, okay? Rocks. And I'm using this one rock, okay, rotating it, mixing it around, structuring it, making sure it's all protecting the guests from the wolves, because we can't have the wolves escaping. Because if you guys know what a wolf is, you don't want that on the loose with guests. And so I'm making sure I get all of it, making sure it doesn't block the pathway as well, because rocks are quite thick, okay? They block the pathway so much. I had to work on that. And here, as you can see, I'm building the structure around the tunnel because I wanted to make the going under the tunnel an experience as well. Like, you're entering the cave of the wolves, okay? You're going to go look at the wolves and you're entering the caves of the wolves, okay? And so I feel like that added onto it. And here you can see I'm just rocking up the wall, okay? Making it rocky, make it feel like it is a cave and not like a grass dent into the ground, okay? Make it look like a cave. I don't like the top part now that I'm looking at it, but I could work on it in the future. Let me know what you guys think. Now I'm using rock, okay, painting the floor, but like rock to make it look like one thing. Here I'm adding the walls. I was wondering if I should place it there or there, but then I wondered, let me place it with the pathway so that I can make it so that the wolves can walk up to the glass. That's why I'm placing these rocks. One, to stop them from going underneath, and two, to make them able to walk up, which I think they can do a little bit. Besides the point, making it look structured, making it look fixed, putting some bedding down for the wolves. That's going to be a nice spot for them, honestly. Once we have a lot of wolves, we're going to have only 2 for now, but once they breed, have a pack. Once we have a lot, it's going to look good. Okay, guys, as you can see here, I think the enclosure looks cool. I'm going to add more rocks and stuff, like fix this section, like make it look better. And overall, I'm going to make it look a lot cleaner. But look at this cave. The game has a little issue with going underground. Wait. There we go. Look at this cave. We go in here. We put some things in here. And you can watch them sleep. And it's one way so they don't know you're watching them. I think that's cool. And then I made like a little cave where they could go down and like chillax and relax and stuff. And then I made this subsection where they could go up and then chill down here too, if anything. I don't know about this section, honestly. If I'm being honest. Because I'm scared this rock is going to block these guys. Hindsight, I shouldn't have been this close. Low key. Let me check. Actually, wait a minute. I can get a little more closer. I can get a little more closer. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to indent this a little more and stuff. But besides the point, I'm going to put the wolves in. Just to see how it is for them. And like I mentioned, because the seal's not going to be here anymore, I'm going to move the seals here. I could do something here too, like wood bison. Or if they need more space in the future, we can make an underground tunnel thing to another section. What do you think of your enclosure, mate? Okay. Timberwolves in. We're going to pause it. Let him analyze it. Let him smell it up. Do whatever he must. Let him walk around. Now I'm going to pause it. Okay, you see how he's taking a step? Just click this. What the hell? They can jump up there? Where else? Okay, it's just that section. Okay, I'm going to have to lift that. Nothing else? Everything good down here too? Let's check. Yeah, they can go down here. And they can walk on top of this. That's cool. I was hoping they could walk up to the glass. And now they can. Actually can. Okay, let's increase the height of this. Okay, they can go down here. Okay, I was worried they wouldn't be able to. And I'm wondering if I lower this. Because I want to lower this, you know. But the wolves are in, chat. The wolves are in. Let me repeat. The wolves are in. Okay, we're going to duplicate these stuff. And down here is their bedding and everything. That should be good too. Let's click on them. Terrain, okay. We just have to fix it up, of course. Okay. Make it snowy and stuff. I don't see everything they can use and what they can't use. Okay, looking good, chat. Nothing can escape. Okay, I was wondering if they could jump here then. Doesn't look like they can. Is their number good? Their population number? Yeah, perfect. Okay, now what I'm going to do is obviously fix this section up. I want to make it look a lot better here. Okay. 100% I need to make this look better. I'm going to add little rock. So what I'm going to do is, okay, grab terrain. I might as well tell you guys now. Do this. Put the brush size little. Not too little. Like maybe, no, 5 is big, bro. 3? Yeah. And just do this. To make it look like it's blending in rather than it like all of a sudden changing. You know, it looks weird. And so you just do this and it looks like it's a part of the terrain kind of dealio. Does that make sense? Makes sense? Makes sense. But like here, there's going to be more stuff in the future. So, you know, and I like this little curvature where if they do want to see them up here, they can. I don't think anyone's going to go down there if I'm being for real. But I added it just for funsies, just to experiment in it. Because you don't learn unless you try. And I've tried and I've learned. Now, most of their food and stuff is going to be around here. Go to enrichment, filter. Let's see. Large food tray. Let's put this bad boy. I'm thinking like... I want them to walk down here. So let's put it here. That looks good. That looks good. And then, you know, little... Put this... What is this? A rotating feeding slide. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, honestly. Now what they need is toys. And toys is fun. I'm going to give them an ice ball that they can throw into the water. It could slide in there. Sprinkler. We'll put the sprinkler around here and here. And then we can put the ducky, rubber ducky. Do we put it in the water? And then if we press play, they will analyze it. And then once they figure that out, enrichment's going to be 10 out of 10. Now they just need terrain. Short grass, long grass. It's too much long grass. And so let's do that. I did that, but then it messes up every time, bro. So they need more soil and stuff. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. Now guests are going to come down here. Let's pause. I want to add like a fencing here, but nothing too fancy like before. I'm going to add literally just a fence. So if we go to nature, I think nature or construction, we type in fence, but it's okay. I'll just do this. So enjoy the time lapse. This is decoration time now. Let me know, guys, what you think of the enclosure so far. If you guys do want me to name these guys something, do let me know. You have to answer the secret question and then give me the name suggestion and you get a shout out next video. So I hope you guys do enjoy. Let me know what you guys think and I'll see you guys after the time lapse. So welcome back. Last time lapse of today's video. And okay, this is a good one. I used a fencing okay, to make it look structured. I don't want people to fall in. You don't want people to fall into a wolf enclosure because wolves munch you up. Besides the point, I copied and pasted, duplicated, and then extended the duplication, duplicate that, and then added more to the duplicate that, and then I finished with the structure here. I added rocks. Okay, I wanted to make it look like it's held up. Okay, not just floor, but like held up and structured. Okay. So what I do is take this long rock and add a slopey part to it, okay? Here you can see I'm trying to decide which is the best one. And that's going to be like the structure holding it up, as you can see, like the little lip. And it looks 10 times better like that. Look at that. It transforms. It looks so much better like that. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know. Okay, back to the wolves. I'm checking if the guests are happy with it, making sure that there's enough donation stuff, making sure all the donations are placed correctly. Okay, I put bins down here and I made a mistake. I don't put the bins up there. Education, of course. We gotta add the education or you get no monies. If you want monies, you need education. I put the information board up so it doesn't block the glass. And then I put some information boards around the whole place and realized I need power. And so I tried copy and paste this thing over with the structure, but it didn't let me. And I think I'm gonna move this later on, and instead of using a wind turbine, I use a generator which has a bigger AOE, okay, area of effect. And so as you can see here, look at this. Holy, the area of effect is insane. And then I tried copy and paste the restaurant over, okay, and realized no one's gonna go to that. There's nothing down here for them to get to, okay. Later on I can add it, but now I'm adding in the rocks, foliage, plants, and everything. I added some dead plants because, you know, it's like cold, lightning hit or whatever, killed the trees. I added some pine trees because when I think of wolves, I think of like snowy Christmas tree areas, you know, like in the forest. And so the pine trees help with that. I added some color to it because we don't want one color and nothing else. I added some color. And then, of course, I had to add them to the workspace, or nothing's gonna happen. Okay, they're gonna get killed. They're gonna die of hunger or something. Okay, now I'm making sure they can't escape, making sure where they go, and then adding their requirements: dirt, rock, rock, dirt, rock. Okay, it doesn't look good with the rain. It looks disgusting, but like when the rain's gone, it looks a lot better. I added a lot of rock though. I had 41 to 42% rock. I mentioned it. Okay. I added rock behind the structures, in the gaps, along the sides. I made it look as rocky as possible. Okay. But at the end of the day, if they're happy with it, they're happy with it. If they're not, then I'm gonna have to work with it. Okay. Now the foliage. You know how I do the foliage. Little section here, make it into a group, and then add it in layer by layer. Okay. We can't put leaf everywhere because grass ain't gonna grow on rocks. They might a little bit, but not this type of grass. And so I placed the grass on the grassy section and filled it in. Yeah, welcome back, guys. Oh my god, that was such a short one. Honestly, I didn't have to do much. They literally don't like plants or anything. They don't really care about plants, but it doesn't make sense to put grass on top of rocks, so I can't cover it much. And most of the enclosure is basically rock and dirt. That's the way they like it. No, I'm not complaining, but look at this. 42% rock and 22%. Whoa. Hey. They're playing. Wait, who the heck is this? That's a male. Yo, the female looks so small. They're the same age, by the way. Hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. Look at this. People were down here. Wait, it glitches out. There we go. People were down here. Let's see. No monies. Oh, 300. Oh, 300. Bet, say less. That's W's. I feel like that's a good view. But once they breed and have more offspring and stuff like that, I feel like it'll be a lot better. And once I put more stuff down here, I think that's going to be 10 times better. And I'm thinking of moving this down here. But yeah, secret question time now, chat. Okay, secret question. And obviously, we're going to have to name some of these animals and stuff. Besides the point, secret question. Secret question of today is, okay, next episode, do we build, okay, enclosure for Grey Seal or Weasant? Okay, Weasant or Grey Seal, okay? Either one will be good because I want to build this enclosure down here and make it very fancy. And if we do Weasant, we'll build it around probably here, honestly. besides the point, I hope you guys did have a wonderful day watching this. Hope you guys did have fun. Thank you all for coming by me as well. I appreciate love and support. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this enclosure. I feel like it looks cool. Like nice little enclosure for them to just come here and look at the wolves. I feel like it looks cool with a nice little cave. Some plants, not too much, you know. Like you can see the cave from here as well. $80. Let's go. What's it? 100. 12. 0. 0. 80. 0. 0. Besides the point, once I build another enclosure here, there will be drawn here anyway, so it's good. But look how much people are there. Oh, 1,774. I wanted to do something. Where is it? I believe it's marketing. We can get this 5k. How much money am I making? It's only the start of the year basically. So we can do this 5k. I don't know how many more people will bring in. Besides the point, we're gonna name this habitat Wolfie 1. Yeah, if you guys do want to name these guys, we've had so many babies. Okay, we got so many name suggestions, so we're going to go through those now. Damn. And this enclosure, don't get me started. Do not get me started with this enclosure. Chickens alone is like, boom, 12. Holy snaps. So if we go enclosure, if we go to animals, let's do maturity. Holy smokes. These ones we're going to get rid of. They'll make kids and stuff, and you know, that'll fill that section in. I feel like it looks nice though, honestly. So yeah, let's do names now. Before we do names, our first animal's about to die. Fran is about to die of old age. Our first deer. Holy, take a screenshot. Long in loving memory of Red Deer Fran. Adult 24.4 years old. Died of old age. Okay, if an animal dies, we're gonna have a wall, bruh. We're gonna have a wall, chat. We're gonna have a wall. Does it not remember which one died? Oh, I have to manually put it in. Okay. Damn. Rest in peace. Holy. Okay, now for the name suggestions. 2 people wanted to name the mooses, okay? Jack and Cookie. First, let's go with Jack. Jack, thank you for the name suggestion and answering the secret question. I appreciate you guys. So, hey, relax, brother. Relax, brother. So, this female shall be called Muju. I think that's how you say it. Muju. I don't know how to say that. Hopefully, I pronounced it right. And the other female, where is it? It's right here. There she is. She will be called Beans. That's a nice name. I like that. So, yeah. As you guys know, the secret question is Grey Seal or Weasant, I think it was. Grey Seal or Weasant. So let me know down in the description below. So the Timberwolf is about to have babies. Oh my god. Whoa, that was a jump. I did not know they could jump like that. Okay, that's a nice exercise. Okay. Another name that we got suggested by Louisa is... I can't pronounce this name, chat. I cannot pronounce this name. Okay. I cannot pronounce this name to save my life. Or let's name the mother. Where is the mother? There's the dad. Where's the mother? There she is. Let's go. Unknown. Her name's Unknown. There we go. Named by Louisa. Holy moly. I think I forgot to name the mooses as well. Wait. Actually, you guys let me know if I should keep this. I'm going to get rid of it. But you guys let me know. Let me know. We'll add it next episode or something. Oh my god, look chat, one of the babies are up here. Bless him. I'm thinking of putting a toy up here or something. Low key. But then I don't want to bring them all up here, you know. That's why most of the toys are down here. I want them to be down here. But god damn, look how cute. Oh, hi little puppy. What's your name? You good? If you guys do want to name these puppies, do let me know. I'm going to get rid of 2 of these and keep 1. One of the gold females I'm keeping, but like the other 2 are going. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you all for coming by. It means a lot. Appreciate, love, and support. Remember guys, if you guys are new and you haven't already hit that subscribe button, highly appreciate. If you guys do want a chance to get a shout out and a name in the video, okay, for any of the animals that don't have a name already, remember to answer the secret question, name suggestion, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, homies.
to protect.